What's up everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are going to be doing a video just on my account, just where it's at, where I need to start focusing, where I've been slacking. You know, we're all culprit of or victim of slacking sometimes, right? And well, I'm probably the king of that. So let's have a look. We'll go through everything. We'll go through the whole hero box, the sanctuary. Yeah, you know, the lot faction abyss, all that malarkey. We'll start off at the sanctuary, okay, because a lot of people are like, well, you know, you've got a big sanctuary. So we're going to the sanctuary. My sanctuary is at 12,700, which is quite a bit. You know, that is quite a bit. It's a high score sanctuary. This is all the buffs that gives me. And just before we go into those buffs, they did increase it. It used to be 14,000 as the cap, and it's now 18,000 or something like that. And I think that was when they introduced, when they introduced the hidden wave. But you can see the health I get is 88,000, 5,500 attack, same as defense. An extra 38% health rate, 26% attack rate, 26% defense rate. Crit rate isn't huge, 9%, but 24% crit damage, 22% effect hit, 14% effect resistance, 23% mastery. The 5% leech is very, you know, you get that very early on, the 5% piercing, tenacity, and healed effect. I don't know how, oh, that's just showing more stats. Now, a lot of people will ask, well, what's the Incarnate Sanctuary? Well, if you just look here, the Incarnate Sanctuary, why is my mouse not being captured? Okay, that was bizarre. It wasn't capturing my mouse, or I just couldn't see it. But this is the Incarnate Sanctuary. Now, to access the Incarnate Sanctuary, you do need to have one hero that has hit exclusive level 5. This will then unlock the Incarnate Sanctuary. Now, when you get a dupe of that same hero, you can then feed that one dupe into this to increase your points by 100. And some of the buffs here are absolutely insane. I mean, this is what I get currently, which isn't massive, you know, but stacking those with other buffs as well, it all takes effect. I will say, though, that later on in this, there is like a bleeding damage bonus 10% there at 2,400. That's quite a big one. There is one for health burn as well. And, you know, if you're getting up here, I mean, that's 100 dupes of an exclusive 5 hero. You know, this is mega Kraken kind of territory here. But, you know, people will achieve... Oh, wow. It goes up to 5,000, 50,000, 500 exclusive 5 dupes. So anyone that's getting close to that, my goodness, you are mega Kraken. But these are the other buffs as well. Obviously, I'm at 2,200, I believe it was. And yeah, those buffs do help a little bit. The drop rate increase is only a 5% on top of. It's not like a pure 5% boost. It's a 5% increase to the 2% or whatever it is. Okay, so it's very small. It's like 0.4% increase. So when you think of those stats on my account, as well as other things such as, let's just, I wish there was an easier way for us to look at auras. I wish there was an easier way for us to look at auras on our heroes. And there may even be now. I'm just out of the loop, maybe. But I wish we could see auras, like every single aura that we have equipped to a hero. I wish we could see that. There must be a way to see that, right? There must be a way to see that. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't a way. There isn't a way. But let's just go through my hero box a moment. Where my account lacks is on auras. Auras and Sanctuary hold a very similar kind of ground on what buffs they give you. If you have a level 30 Legend Aura, it'll be very similar stats for that one hero to the entire Sanctuary buffs. But then remember that the Sanctuary buffs every single character you use. If you pair up a big Sanctuary and then a full level aura, you're in business. You're in business. But this is my hero box. I'm still waiting on Madalena to be reworked. That should be soon, hopefully. You know, we've got Ben Austin, Lucifer, Nita, Alec, Catherine. I mean, I've got a lot of E5. Catherine, Elena, Gilliman, Sigmund, Space, Tuck E1, Guhana E5, Margarita E5, Melia E5, Ockman E5, Pauline E1, Nasil E4, Ascendo E5, Sonia E5, Albek E1, and I love Albek. Okay, he's so good. Nidrold E5, Hoff E4, Maeve E3, who's fantastic. Zia E5, Hisaro E5, Agatha E1, Slavel E5, Nicholas E1. This is where my account lacks, is I don't have an E3 Pauline, I don't have an E3 Santa, and I don't have an E3 Esther. Should have wailed, right? Should have wailed more. Slackdo E5, Quinlan E3, Lamb E3. Mamak is unexclusive, and he's still fantastic unexclusive. Taff E3, Edith non-exclusive, Zyra E5, Besmok E5, Dario E5. And then these are my epics that I have leveled up and exclusive. Not all of them are like geared and scrolled. I don't think my Lomaz is yet. My Lomaz isn't yet. I will be using him for Nameless Brotherhood. Dustin E3, Hardak E5, Wim E5, Ruin E5, Liz E5, Maya E5, Poseidon E5, and yes, Lily E3. I should do a showcase on Lily now. I should do a showcase on her now. Daisy E5, Loof E5, who I will be regressing actually. I used him for Blue Mark Tower a long time ago now. Lomaz E2, which I do have the dupes to make him to an E5 if I wish. Mai is E2, Timmy is E1, Inna is E1, Grandy E5, Sinton E3, and I don't even know why the hell. Oh, that's for Sanctuary. I increased him for Sanctuary. Garina E4, Gru E5, Luz E3, Tough E4, Gunner E2, Valentine E5, who needs a big buff. I would love to see Valentine be good. Solly E1, Allcaster Cheese. Probably one of my favourite characters in the game is Allcaster Cheese Method at E0. I love it. Amalek, not exclusive. Herfa, only E1. Yoko is E2. Gustav is E1. Another lackluster hero. Serena E3. Shoulder hasn't even got. Surely, okay. Jennifer E5. Asana E4. Rudolph is an exclusive. Frick is another very good hero that I should probably build at some point. Just for faction abyss progression. He can be used in dungeons as well. I don't know if I have a big use for him though. Olga, who I'm not going to level. Mutu is E3, and he's a very good damage dealer, especially Nameless Brotherhood. Probably another hero I'll be looking at bringing back soon. Carrie is E1, Alahan E1, Megan E3. I did regress her. Natalie is E4. Again, she got regressed as well. Melina is E2. Elena is E1. Horace is E5, lackluster hero. Carrid is E3. They did buff him, right? But not a lot really changed. Aisha E1. Vera E3. Niskama E3. How 9000. We're waiting for that buff. He is E3. I have Greta, just a 1 copy. Anna is E2. She's not E3. I have my Esther here. I'm built, unleveled, untouched. Just awakened 1 time. And at E0, I didn't get an Esther copy, a double. So she's kind of just going to sit in my box. She's kind of just going to sit in my box. Because unless she's E1, I don't deem her as very useful. Very useful. I'll have to look more into it. Zach Zulu, we do have the 2 dupes here. There's another Garena dupe there, actually. I haven't put that in. I'll need to do that in a moment. Eric, E2. Walter, not exclusive. Just a 1 Walter. 1 Claude. Ariel, 1 Alicia. Isla, who is a very good hero. I just regressed her when it was a free regression period. And I tried out another hero, so that's why she's there. And Fiona, who is level 1 there. I have a ton of epics. I mean, it's going to take forever to load. I have a ton of epics. But yeah, like, the account is stacked. Let's just have a look at that gallery. I mean, I wish I could see exactly which ones I have. I'm just missing one from Dragon Tribe, which is Brynhild. One from Sunset Sages, which is what? It's Hatos? I didn't pull a Hatos. Okay. Doom Legion, I'm missing Little Jack. Focaz has eluded me the entire time. And apparently I haven't pulled a Hazier either. Wow. Wow. The Forgotten, we just don't have Thanatos. Nameless Brotherhood, no Lucaia and no Terror. Hidden Wave, we're missing quite a few of the Hidden Wave. And I would like to have a Bull. Because I think he's great. Unfortunately, I didn't get Edith. Hopefully, we'll get her from the campaign at some point. Boughton is another kind of PvP hero. Ikena is very fun. A lot of you will be enjoying her. And is this Seaway or Seawell? Yeah, who's going to be interesting with Seth coming up. I didn't get a Haley. Can't believe I didn't get a Haley. Sword Harbour Guard, I am just missing Donald and Bari. Foresters, we are missing Will, Taru, Veronica, and Tifia. Veronica is a fantastic hero. I do kind of miss not having her. Holy Light Parliament, Nordak, Elsa, and Igor, who I'm happy I haven't got, unless they buff him. Eternal Sector, we are just missing... What am I missing? What? Oh, it's 20... I'm not missing any. I'm not missing any. Wizard's Eye, Malkio, and what's she called again? Melot. So that's all the heroes that I'm missing, which isn't bad. But then it's a battle of exclusives, right? It's a battle of exclusives as well. My talents on this account. So this is your PvP talent, and I will admit, I have slacked on PvP. These should be maxed. And by maxed, I mean speed should be maxed. And I'm sure a lot of you will comment saying, what have you been doing? Because the speed factor of this should be maxed. Should be. My mark talents, again, another kind of one I haven't purely focused on one tower. And that's probably pushing me back a little bit. This is red mark, as you can see. Blue mark is here, and I have recently pushed blue mark a bit. That was more for Guilliman. And you know, the attack here was huge for Guilliman. I didn't focus too much into the speed side of things. Obviously, we've got the health as well. Green mark is one that I'm starting to push a bit more now, purely for space, just to increase her speed, because this is too low. 25 and 24 is not enough for my space. And you can see I really am focusing into that, because these are all very low to my heroes. Force mark has probably been my most kind of focused one. Force and red. Force is sitting okay. 25 here on speed, 21 there. I may actually move things around at some point, but you know, it does need some work. It does need some work. Okay, what next? Let's go for the achievements of the account. The Grand Rally. These are just collecting the heroes. But isn't this is where we get a pretty master collection. And it's just collecting epic heroes. I need to do another 200 red mark. Another 180 blue. 108 green. And not bad, 22 force mark. Bold Adventure is complete. Gradual Growth is not complete. That's going to take a while to hit those refined wishes. Campaign auto drop, again, that's going to take a long time as well. Forge 1,000 pieces of 5-star. You know, I've got actually so many ingots to use for 5-star. I can probably push it on a little bit. Log in for 1,000 days. Well, we're only 215. Great journey. And this is a good way to see how old your account is, by the way. That's a good way to see how old it is. Advanced skill scrolls being used. Bottles of regression potions, only 11. Wow. 10 Legend Phantom Dragon Eyes. I've only used 8. Obtain 300 epic hero via campaign auto drop. I've had 103 epic heroes from campaign auto drop. That's actually quite a few epics, right? That's quite a few epics. Complete 37-star Wish Room Dispatch quests. Had 19 of those overall. These are just upgrading the blue and mark, the mark talents. More talents to be upgraded. Activate 10 rare auras. Probably something I should Finish, upgrade 30 rare auras to max level, 20 elite auras to max level, 15 epic auras to max level. You can see I haven't got one max level aura. And this is where I've really been lacking. Okay, upgrade 30 rare auras to the max star level. So they would... Wait, what? What's this? This is star level. So the actual levels where you're upgrading the level, the 1 to 30, this is that. And then this is the star level where you're going from 0 stars to 5 stars. Hey, and you can see that I've really been slacking hard on auras. I wouldn't say slacking, I just haven't been buying aura packs, runestones, faction abyss tokens. Overall growth, nearly finished this one. There was a glitch back along for that where you could tap and tap and tap, withdraw and store energy that was doing that, but this is a long way away. I've consumed quite a bit of multi-battle stamina. Upgrade 50 heroes, emblems to the max level. Why is that? That should be complete. A total of 3,000 times in Faction Abyss. Now, if you just want to compare here a moment, how much you have farmed Faction Abyss on your account compared to mine. So if you've been buying Faction Abyss attempts, you should see a huge difference here. And this is probably where my account is really lacking. So someone that's around a similar kind of playtime, I would like to know your Faction Abyss attempts, actually. Have I been slacking hard on this? With a total of 1,000 times in Tower of Mark, 841. 10 4-star, you can see I don't do Dragon Glyphs. Purchased 100 superior buffs in Brave Trial. I have apparently purchased 83 superior buffs in Brave Trial. That seems quite a lot. Wishmaster. Now, this is where this account is excelled. It's on the wishes. And this is where we get our Sanctuary from. However, I haven't obtained one Legend Hero via Excellent Wish 1. You can just do that by letting your pity run down and then single pulling. Obtain 3 epic heroes in a single refined wish. That's hard to do. 4 yeah, that's tough. Obtain 3 legend heroes in a single excellent 10 wish. That my goodness. 5 legend heroes in a single excellent wish times you having no one is gonna pull 5 legend. In fact, I've seen 5 from Supreme. I've never seen 5. I've never seen 3 from Excellent Wish in a temple. I obtain 3 legend heroes in a single Supreme Wish times 10. Yeah, but I have seen this one completed. I have seen this one done. Who was that? Was that Cosmo who did that? Or was it Timo? Miracle Wish again is the same, but that's the same rate as the Excellence. Very tough to do. Obtain 30 specified epic heroes during a specified hero type up event. I don't know why that's not complete. Obtain 10 newly released legend heroes via Miracle Wish 4. That's not high either. Many people have completed this. Obtain 3 festival exclusive legend heroes via Wish. Only 2. Only 2. That would have been Esther, which she didn't freaking drop for me. Okay, so that's the achievements gone through. And these are the room packs that you can buy. Oh no, this is artifacts. That's artifacts, and that's gear. Next. What do we look at quickly? I'll just show you how many ingots I do have. In fact, let's just go to my inventory. Let's go to my oh look, I've got a 5-star faction artifact there. Okay. I've got 1 legend eye, 23 epics, a few eggs, some skill scrolls actually, 24, that's not bad. 89 epic skill scrolls, got 3 regression potions, 93 shards. I need to finish my Elemental City. I've been slacking on Elemental City. I've got tons of premium hero experience potions. And my ingots, 855 of mithril ore. A lot of it. And a ton of forging hammers. We need to have something to mix with that. Now let's just have a look at my auras and what I have got stacked up here. I do have a decent number of auras, but like I'm struggling at which to build currently. I would like to get 5 more of 10, and that's a big ask. I do have a number 9 though, and I think I can't remember which one that's for. Epics are looking a bit bleak. I do need to craft my runes at some point. Let's have a look at my Faction Abyss. My Faction Abyss currently stands at 727 stars, which actually is a little bit bleak, considering some people now have 850. 850. I know Cosmo is up at 860. Bailey is up around 850 as well. You know, people are pushing Faction Abyss hard. They want that Agatha E3. They want that Agatha E3 because it revives the target at 40% of their own max health if there are dead allies at the start. And that's just gross, okay? That's just gross. Paired up with Esther, come on, come on, come on. Oh, goodness me. The person who gets an E3 Agatha has an E3 Esther and an E3 Santa with an E3 Pauline. Oh my goodness, I want to see it. Jeez, throwing it. Throwing an E5 Brynhild as well for your PvP teams. Okay. But where am I lacking in Faction Abyss? Well, Dragon Tribe's only 77, and this is because I don't have any free Nicholas, and that's how huge he is here. I may be able to push it on a bit. But, you know, not having that E3 Nicholas is huge there. Sunset Sages was a good push, and to think my Sunset Sages is further along than Dragon Tribe is crazy. But, you know, the fact of how Ruin, Nita, Slackdo, Guhana, and Albeck, how good they are together is, you know, a huge one. Hertha may even be able to replace Slackdo here, although I do like the turn meter reduction on that. Doom Legion, and you know what? Why does Doom Legion feel hard to progress? It's only, maybe I just haven't focused it hard enough. It's only at stage 24. Islet did get regressed. And that would be a nice introduction here. But survivability here is an issue. Yes, we have Liz. Yes, Islet also helps a lot. But the boss just nukes you. The Forgotten is somewhere I may be able to push a little bit further on now with Esther once I build her up. Allcaster and Hisaro here. The cheese is very nice. We can really push it quite hard. Grandy here is good. Tuck's good. Zyra's good. Mai is very good. This is Mai for those of you that like who's Mai. She reduces the attack down. Alicia will be very good. What about after that? We have Nameless Brotherhood, which is very low, actually, because I've just pushed on with Dustin and Hardak. I haven't actually built up my Lomaz yet, which will be a big help. Mutu did get regressed. He would be very helpful here. And Inna as well would be helpful too. But, I mean, you could say, well, Garina's going to be helpful there, which she is. Frick as well will be very, very good for Nameless Brotherhood. Along with, obviously, Lucaia. Okay. Sword Harbour Guards is at 26. We use 4 for this. We use Catherine, Sigmund, Azir, and Ben Austin. Luz isn't leveled up. That would be a nice help. You know what? Christian would even be a big help here with his survivability. You know, the shield and the stuns on the waves. But the boss is what seems to be the issue. Maybe even Solly would be a bit of use here. Moving over to Foresters. And Foresters was an early one that I pushed on. I know I used Luna, Mive. I think I even used Gru, Taff. And I think it was Megan. I don't believe... Oh, I did use Serena. But, you know, Foresters is a tricky one to push on. It is a tricky one to push on. Holy Light Parliament could be changing. I think, you know, is Aodine Holy Light or is he Hidden Waves? Hang on. I'm going to check this right now because I'm unsure. He is Holy Light Parliament. Holy Light Parliament, Aodine is going to be massive for that. The health burn hero. He is going to make this pushable. He's going to make that pushable. Eternal Sector. Agatha, Asindo, Madalena, Quinlan, and Mamek. Mamek here is massive for this. I can't wait for the Lamb rebuff. Turf will be good here. Poseidon could possibly be good for you. Carry, well, no. Eternal Sector's a tough one. Asindo here is very nice, though. You know, the reduction on the termies from the boss can be crucial. Mamek is huge here. Quinlan can probably be changed, same as Madalena. So that's debatable as well. Moving over to Wizard's Eye. Wizard's Eye is one I've pushed on a little bit here because I've got Space, Slaval, Alec, Guilliman, and Nidrold. So this team here is actually very nice for Wizard's Eye, and that has helped push on quite a bit. But on the factor of Hidden Wave, we have cleared up to stage 15 with purely Edith. Purely Edith. Wait, that's not Edith, is it? That isn't Edith, is it? It is Edith, yeah. So Edith did push this way herself, which is quite impressive for a non-exclusive legend, or at least I believe it is. Okay, Tower of Mark is obviously complete, 1990, 1990, so it's just of where we want to farm. Dwarven Ruins, okay, 31, 31, 33, 31, 30, and 30. Marius is very tough. Grulin is very tough as well. Nahir is a bit of an easier one. Ram is probably the easiest boss, personally. But without Santa E3, and I hate to use a hero like that, we shouldn't be using targeting one hero like that. But it's just so huge, and that would help me push on more. I mean, normally when I farm Grolin, the Grolin event, I'll farm stage 28 with this team here. Quinlan, Catherine, Nita, Nicholas, and Nidrold, and that's, you know, it's very successful. It's very successful. It's a fast team as well. What next? Let's just put, I've got a wish here. Let's put a legend, right? Let's put a legend. I thought that was going to be then. I thought that was going to... Okay, ignore me. What else is there to look at on the account? There's nothing, is there? There's nothing. We have looked at everything. Obviously the guild boss, but, you know, we've looked at that. Well, we haven't looked at it, but I've covered much content on that before. Elemental City, I'm at stage 70, and I'll push forwards on this over the next coming days. Just what, you know, we've got plenty of time here. And, yeah, we'll push through that. But that's about it, guys. I just wanted to give you an update on my account, so you can see where it is. Compare it to yours, and maybe, like, you can think, wow, I wasn't focusing there either. Maybe I should start to focus there too. So, without further ado, I will leave you to have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you are. So, take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.